What's up, Alan? You driving today? You driving? Where you driving to, Alan? What's up, Jace? Welcome in. Gillian, what's up, Gillian? Welcome. It's been a minute since I've seen you, I think. Welcome in. Welcome in. You had bought a point at some point. I can't remember when. Was it a point or was it material, Gillian? I can't remember now. On my way home from work? All right. All righty. Was your work to collect obsidian? You got the package? All right. Awesome, Gillian. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. Good to know USPS is still trustworthy sometimes. Just coming in. What are we napping this evening? Hey, what's up, Ben? We are napping some Flint River chert. It's some raw stuff, but it's the candy material, which always tends to nap a little easier and flake a lot better. And generally, you can produce a cleaner point because it's this kind of nice caramel candy, hard candy kind of feel and look to it. It takes the bopper really nicely. It's not very dry. I guess the opposite of dry would be wet, but I don't know. Maybe it kind of looks wet when you hit into it because it's that shimmery, shiny. But the flakes tend to come off really well on this particular kind of stone. Again, this is just normal raw Flint River chert. This is the stuff that I really like to work. It's uranium? No, not uranium. Live long. What's up, Tommy? Give me some of that. Yeah, it's honestly not. Well, it depends on who you get it from, I reckon. I have some that from time to time I'll get rid of in like a medium box or so. But this stuff I did get from Jeff Head. So if anybody needs the source, there you go. Not gonna gatekeep. But generally, if I sell something, it's like a whole bunch of like smaller bifaces or spalls that I just don't foresee working, and I do it at like a huge discount. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Need to try to get over this little ridge here. There we are. Finally turned the corner on that rascal. All right, let's pick up our shooting bopper. I can be a little bit more precise with this one. And many times I need to be, especially on a hit like this. Shooting straight back and running right over that little ridge there. I need to do it again, but we're getting kind of low, so let's see. All right, it worked out all right. Could have been a little better, I reckon. But it's coming together quite well. So this is just some Flint River chert. It's raw, so it's not heated. But it is the candy stuff. What's up? Yeah, Spearhead, do you have any tips for thinning out material every time I try to make something always? Yeah, I have tons of tips for that, Gillian. The first thing is to strike in. Try striking straight in. And see if that doesn't help initially. And you may break a ton of points doing that at first, but once you get the feel of it down, you realize how thinning is supposed to feel, and from there you can figure out how to best set up your strikes. A lot of it is just platform preparation and correct abrading, which honestly I need to do a video for, because I can tell folks to shoot in all day, but if they don't have a really nice platform to do it on, it can be a little difficult. And they'll say, well, I'm doing exactly that, but it's just not doing what you're doing, Jake. So I need to put out a video on that. I think people would really appreciate that. But that's my first tip. My second tip is just keep napping in general, and keep percussion napping. The more that you percussion nap bifaces, the better off you're gonna get. Also, try to preserve your material as well. And when you get in the mindset of preserving material, you think, okay, how can I thin this down without taking 2, 3, 4 passes? Well, maybe I'll bevel the whole side and just shoot massive flakes off. So use to abrade the edge. I use the abrader. It comes in a big rectangle, but all of mine are broke right now, from flintnapping.supplies.com. They should be the 4x6, or no, the 2x4 inch abraders from flintnapping.supplies.com. That's where I get mine. And I really like those. I could just go out and buy grinding wheels, but I like the size, shape, and it's relatively cost effective just to go ahead and buy them rather than taking the time to do anything crazy. I think each one is like $3-4, something like that. But you can buy them in 3-packs, 4-packs, something like that. They get a little cheaper. But yeah, that would be a big tip, is just learning to shoot straight in. Questions, but they probably take too long. Well, let them rip. What's up, Edward? What kind of stone? Been using a brick. Oh no, yeah, you need to get, I think it's like $12 to get 2 or 3 of them jokers. That's what I would do. What kind of, been using a, this is Flint River Chirp. What's up, everybody? Get you an abrader. It'll save hassle, time and hassle. Plus, it'll allow you to dull the edge way better. And I need a real dull edge when I'm flint napping chert in particular. Other materials, you can get away with just abrading with the copper. But generally speaking, I like to have an abrader. Now, also something to note, this is the heavy grit abrader. That's what I would suggest you to get. There's the other abraders that I have around here somewhere. They're good, but they're not, you don't have to have them, in my opinion. It's just not necessary. If you have the heavy grit abrader, you'll be just fine. Unless you're only working like obsidian and that's it, I would get the heavy abrader. And like I said, it's fairly cost effective. And that's what I would do, personally. Saves you time, saves you worry, and your points will definitely look better if you utilize it correctly. All right, I've been getting in my flint napping bag here. Been going at it. Are you gonna film hunting? No, probably not. I got you. All right. Whereabouts am I? Southeast Alabama. You got gloves? No, not now. I sometimes do cut myself, but not too bad. I like to feel the stone, feel the flakes coming off of them. And not just for sake of, man, that felt great, but the support that you're able to give it is really key and important when flint napping. To be able to predict exactly where you want that flake to go off. And the more traction you have as you're napping, the more predictable you become, the more support you're offering the whole entire stone, and the more it'll come out the way you plan it to be. All right, I've got a little tricky area down here at the base. A number of little things that I'm not liking. That helped. This should help too. Again, when I get to percussion napping, everything else goes out the window. My mind just kind of locks in on what I'm doing, so bear with me here. There we go. Felt that flake shoot right on up there. Now, because we have a skinny base, we're limited on the point types that we can go for. But there's still a number of points we can make. So, as you guys know, if you've been here a while, I generally allow the point or the blade itself to tell me what it wants to be. I don't want to make an itty bitty bird point if I have something this big. This is going to be a scraping tool, probably a blade, most likely a blade. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Purpose of this. Just swing around a bopper to make a cool arrowhead, hopefully, and to have fun, because the community here in the flint napping community, I guess, is really good. Really nice folks, and it's just fun to kind of recreate the old styles that Native Americans used to do, and try your best and get better every time. And it's like a game. You're trying to get the high score every time. I like basketball, so whenever I go to any little arcade game place, I try to get the high score in basketball. Doesn't always work out, but with this particular game, I'm always learning something every time. Every strike that I make is helping me learn more about the stone that I'm working, more about the tools that I'm using, and can help me think, oh, maybe I need to change this up, and yeah, that would really help me, or do something else. But generally, just trying to make some arrowheads just for the sake of doing it, just for funsies. And that's about it. And learning new ways to do it as well. They have Danish daggers, they have arrowheads, they have blades. There's a bunch of different things you can make. You can make crosses, you can make letters, you can make chess pieces, you can make lampshades, really whatever your heart desires. Which cave are you from? A garage, believe it or not. What's up, hauling out? Round 2. Last time I saw any faster than you. Well, that's tough. Oh, I'm way behind in the chat. Malik, do a bunny hop. Hop. Dadgummit, I got a flake in my foot. Oh, goodness. Come on. At least it wasn't bad. Oh, goodness, it's still there. I hate you. I'm not doing a bunny hop anymore. Luckily, no blood has been shed. We're solid. Do I sell the finished stuff? Yeah, I do from time to time. Yeah, we're solid. Let me shake out my my flip-flop here. You're okay, Malachi. It's not your fault. Alrighty. Strong feet. Yeah. That's right, Ben. That's right, Ben. Ben, where are you at these days? Is this the Ben that I know personally? It's related to a Mr. Ricky, or is this a different bin? What's up, David? Gulf of America napping. Oh, North Florida. Okay, so you're a different bin. All right, gotcha. Okay, well, I think I've met you before, probably. Online, at least. I would think so. There's a fellow from church here I go to, found me on YouTube the other day. He has a son named Ben. I'm like, oh, man. I wondered if that was you. Different band, yeah, I figured. North Florida. Good pond fishing. Good arrowhead hunting. Not a bad little area there. And you can find some church if you're lucky. Go a little south, go a little north. Go a little east. You're kind of in a good spot. Yeah, a lot of good points have been found around Jackson County and others. Yeah, I've been with. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for showing us. Yeah, somewhat of a cool southern. Better than anyone. You're such a. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Haha. What's the best way to start napping? Man, the best way to start, honestly, just start fooling around with rocks in your backyard. Just start hitting them on each other like a straight up Neanderthal. And then, maybe look up on Google, see, hey, is there any local material that can actually draw a flake? Or, in other words, is there any church near me? And in Arkansas, I tell you what, everybody in the chat who's like familiar with flint napping, help him out and tell him if there's any church near Arkansas. I want to say possibly Burlington or Keokuk. Isn't Evacuate from around there too? I can't remember. And then once you get some material, which usually is best to have it to practice on, you can just get you a handful of little boppers. Either make them yourself. You can get the copper caps from Home Depot or Lowe's. And if you want bigger caps, copper caps, you can go to Amazon. And for this, I mean, it's just a piece of wood. That's really all it is. But that's what I would suggest. Arrowhead around my property. Oh, okay. Then you're solid. You just need to get you a good set of boppers. I would go to flintnappingsupplies.com. flintnappingsupplies.com. Kind of check out what they got. And I would get not the solid head boppers, but the lead-filled copper boppers. That's what I would check out. That would be my course of action. Well, I think I can switch down a size in bopper now. That did really good. Or at least that flake did. So y'all tell me about this Sweetwater biface. Is it like 18-1? Like how thin is the Sweetwater biface? Somebody needs to tell me so I can try to get there. Not on this piece, but I want to try to get a real thin blade one of these days. Try to mimic that joker. That was good. Nice clean flake. That was a good one. Probably dove a little too deep, but I'll take that. You think 14-1? I was thinking they said 15-1. AI said 15, and then the website said like 18. So I'm prone to believe the website had 18, but 18-1 seems crazy. But if it is, I mean, there's a reason why it's held in such high regard. If it is 18. But I don't know which one to one to really go with. Of course, sometimes museums are a little finicky anyways. They just kind of, oh yeah, it's this, and you can't challenge us because you're not going to put your hands on it. Really, really not sure. I know they make some casts, most likely. You can take your little calipers and figure it out on the cast, probably. I would think. But I want to say website said something like 18, which is just crazy. 14 to 1. Hey, maybe y'all are right. And if it's 14 to 1, then I got real close. Or could have got real close with that Obsidian one. It was like 11.3. Alan, it's too bad you won't be getting that one, buddy. It's too bad. Triple flow, you know. It's what they say. Triple flow, triple flow. Triple flow, triple flow. My husband's gonna buy me a napping kit. Oh, no way. That would be a really cool gift, Adrian. That really would be a cool gift. I would suggest, like I was telling him earlier, to go for, to go on flintnappingSupplies.com and get not the solid head boppers, but the lead-filled copper boppers. Get the full set. And then just start whamming away. And kind of learn along the way. The more you hit, the more experience you get. That's a good saying right there. Although it could be misconstrued, so we're gonna not keep that one as a mantra for the channel. But that is a good little saying, technically. Gotta be careful these days. That was solid. That little hit across there. Oh man, that was sweet. Let's see, what are y'all saying? What's the purpose of rubbing the edge with a stone? So right now it's very chippy. So it's just like, see how I hit it and that flake didn't make a big flake? Even if I smacked into it, it really wouldn't draw a big flake. So I'm taking this really, really sharp edge and I'm dulling it. I'm making it where I can rub my finger on it and it's not very sharp. And that allows for an immense amount of force to be translated, immense amount of force to be translated into the piece to draw off a particular flake. And notice here we got a little fossil. It's kind of a neat little rascal. Good thing that didn't cause us any problems there. That could have been bad. And so we just keep whittling this down, shooting flakes off little by little to get us into a decent shape that we can then turn into a blade or a point or an arrowhead or a drill, you know, whatever my heart desires, because I'm the one making it. But if you're making it, then whatever your heart desires. Maybe you want to make a cross or, you know, letters. I think I said earlier, you know, I saw somebody do a chess piece. You know, you can manipulate the stone. Usually manipulate's a bad term. But you can manipulate the stone because it's predictable. The flakes that you take off are predictable. You can shape it into about whatever you're wanting to go for. And so here we're trying to thin it down. We're trying to go for a particular shape. I'm trying to remove the thickness off this side here. 2 good flakes and then boom, we got thickness there. So just trying to draw that out. Obsidian would look like, yeah, obsidian. This is some obsidian that I have. Nice stuff I got from Mr. Allen here in the comments. I should start lifting. You can if you want to. I try to lift weights a little bit throughout the week. All right, so we set up the edge. Now we take what y'all were asking about earlier, this little abrader. And I'll show you the difference here in 2 seconds. All right, so this is an abraded edge. It kind of makes it chalky, not super sharp. You can rub your finger on it. If I rub my finger on this side, I'm liable to cut it. But here, it also gives me kind of a visible area where, oh, now I know where my platform is, where here it's like, okay, where am I hitting? I know the low spots. I can see them a little easier. Also, I don't know how this strike will do because of that little fossil. Yeah, it kind of did weird. So let me nap around it maybe. There we are. This could be bad. Ah, we caught it. We're good like that. And so that, after taking a flake, thins down the piece and isolates our next platform. Isolating mean we're kind of drawing it up into the next piece. Instead of a flat lane where, see, all this is kind of flat, and if we just kind of hit randomly here, there's no real lane for it to follow. Well, here we have a lane because we dug out this whole area here. Dug it out. So now there's a thickness that it has to run that should do better and run more predictably. Should. Well, I didn't hit high enough. Definitely. Never hit too low, it's not going to do what you want to do. There we are. So it had a place to run, isolated it out, and that helps us on the next strike too. So we keep just whittling our way down, 1, 2, 3, and whatever's next. We call this sequential flaking because it's in a sequence, or at least that's what I call it. I don't know what other people call it. And sometimes you may get a hinge, but we can catch those hinges from the other side and it'll pop that out. So for example, we got a strike on this side anyways. So I'm gonna start from the tip and work my way down. And 2 hits, so 1, these are just little chips. This strike right here, we're gonna catch that hinge. You ready? I got a platform here, ready to go. Shoot right into it. And if we did everything right, see, oh, I just did catch it. We're able to catch that hinge. You might can even see just barely a little bit more hint of orange here on this little side here. See that different color there? That's because we ran over that hinge, or under that hinge. And so like with the other side, you just isolate, roam down the blade, and just kind of keep thinning as you go. Sometimes the platforms aren't going to look as good, so you have to fix them up. But that ran pretty well. And if it does hinge out even a little bit, we can still catch it from the other side, and that's the beauty of it. That did very well. And of course, all of these are thinning this piece out, which is what we want. We don't want an anvil, and we want something kind of lightweight, something that looks nice. And generally in the arrowhead community, something thinner is usually more valuable not just monetarily, but also it's going to tend to be a bit sharper. Tend to be, not always. And it's also a sign of, you know, usually the thinner you can get, the higher respected you are in this particular craft. But I just think it's cool to get it really thin, so I'm not really looking for notoriety as much as I am just kind of having fun. But it does present a challenge, obviously. You know, how thin can I go? So you'll see on the channel I have some challenges that say just as much. How thin can I go? So this one's coming out well so far. Not really having much troubles. And this is kind of a candier piece than what we were working on yesterday. Alaska, what's up, Alaska? Thank you. What you said, not telling me anything. Are you making a knife? Yeah, most likely. Most likely that's what we're going for, is some kind of knife. I might make another Simpson. Could go for a Clovis. Anytime I get raw material, paleo points are always on my mind. But that doesn't mean we have to make a paleo point. I just like making paleo points out of raw materials. It just soothes an itch in my brain. This is probably the only problem area I've seen so far that I'm semi-worried about. We're able to traverse it somewhat. I think the key for that is to catch it on the other side. I'm gonna try to set that up. Let's see if we can't catch it. Might be able to, might not. But either way, I think this will turn out really well at this point. Whatever we end up making. Church is laying on the ground here. That's what I hear. You can go to any hotel, gas station, you know, pretty much any chicken restaurant or whatever. You know, they say it's just everywhere out there. I wish. What do they call it? Bull gravel? Is that right? I think that's right. Hey, I wish, man. I wish. I've had to put some time into searching the material around me. But that's okay. I do recognize I'm privileged that I have local material around me, but it's very possible that you guys who are listening to this might have a good resource nearby that you can check out and see what all this Flint and Happen hoorah is all about. Or hoopra. I guess hoorah is the Marines. Let me not steal their motto. Might get a copyright strike. I wouldn't want that. Let's see. I like the idea of going a Simpson, which is what we made yesterday. But also there's 100 other things we could still make. So it presents a challenge. What do I want to do? What do I want to make? First thing I need to do is get rid of the thickness up here. And that's a good tip. That it's best to go ahead and take care of the stuff that you know you need to do rather than kind of the really mentally taxing stuff that could ruin you later. I guess that's true in life as well. You know, go ahead and tackle what you know needs to get done And then you can worry and fool around with all the other stuff. I could make a bowline plane. I haven't made one of those in a while. Those are really unique looking points too. Kind of have a northern feel to them. Although they are a southern style point. Probably don't need the big bopper anymore. This one's coming down, getting thin, and it's getting see-through. Whoopsie daisies. So the question is, what do I want to do and make out of this point? And again, Simpson keeps coming to mind, I guess because I made one yesterday. But a bowline plane would be really cool. And I haven't made one in a while. This kind of has the shape I would want for it. Ooh, that was a good flake. That was one I needed right there. Happy that we caught that one. That was really good too. Yeah, those were needed for sure. Glad we caught those. Glad we caught those. It's coming together well so far. I still foresee this being a little bit of an issue, but maybe I can tackle it later. Maybe. Don't really know. It's kind of one of those weird ones where I don't have a good end for it. And if it had a place to push, then fine, but there's really not much to go off of there. Let me see if I can push it off with a pressure flaker. That's a possibility. I'll braid this really quick. And then take a pressure flaker that has all these little obsidian flakes on it. I hate you, Alan. And looky there. Able to push off a little flake. Now, this probably, well, I know it won't. It just doesn't have the right angle. Catch all of that. But it kind of gives me more insight into what I need to do, what angle I need to take. So, actually, I might can catch it here. Hold on now. Have to do some real isolating. This could be really good or really bad. Just pull, I don't know. Looky there. We pulled straight back. And so when I hit that, I pulled back. I didn't shoot across or forward. I shot back and kind of pulled it. And we got rid of some of that thickness there. Again, this has kind of a paleo. It has there's so many things I can make from it. I'm spoiled for choice. Maybe you guys in the comments could help me out and say, Jake, you should make this, or you should make this. I didn't catch it. Oh, maybe I did. Caught some of it. Okay. All right. So that was a little weird, but we caught some of it. I guess I'll take that. I don't know. Now I'm thinking Clovis here. Let's see. I know a lot of people would love to see a Clovis. People always like watching Clovis points being made. Can't blame you. See, but that took off way better than I could have thought. So now I'm going back to thinking it could be a number of things. What are y'all saying? Love to see you make a Cumberland sometime? Maybe so. Seen your work in person at the Silver River. Oh, no way! Oh, you were there? That's awesome. Oh, Marty's here. What's up, Marty? I got your package out today, I think. Watch my mouth. I'll be watching it. I will be watching it. Have you ever made a hollow base point? I'm not exactly sure. There's no notches, and you basically just make the notches into long bars. Huh. I don't think I have. Hollow base. No, I don't think I have. I'm gonna look into that though sometime. Hollow base. Yeah, I could go Clovis here. I don't see a reason why not. That was pretty poor by me there. That was pretty good though. That was really good. Okay. There we are. Took me a half a second, but I got it. Okay. That was being a little funky. Let's see if I can shoot back on it. A little bit. Come on now. There, we finally got it. Took a while. But we had to draw that in anyways. So we still got Clovis on the menu, Simpson on the menu, a little Bowling Plain on the menu. I see a lot of people calling a Clovis there in the chat. What to do, what to do. Problem is this area here is just so thin. I don't really like it. I can work with it though for a Clovis, but I just have to see what the stone gives us here. That was a I want to be a Clovis hit right there. If I've ever seen one. And that was too. Does this want to be a Clovis? Don't tell me that. I guess it does. keep whittling this down to see what comes to pass. Okay, that was weird. Not a big fan of that strike. What can we do? Now that wasn't a Clovis strike. That was one that says, I want to be a bowling plane kind of strike. I'm listening to you, Stone. All right, I'm hearing you out now. You just tell me what you want to do. Who says you can't take percussion to the tip there? Whoa, we got a donation from, okay, I'll just name, all right, Bassett. All right, we'll take it. Good content. Keep it up. Man, thank you. Everybody like up that donation. That's really sweet of you. I appreciate it. That'll get my next Mountain Dew for the next stream. Actually, no, it won't, because Tommy already paid for that one. But it'll pay for possibly the next one. So, thank you. It's very kind. I appreciate it. Very sweet. See, I could, but like, the thing is, this would make such a cool bowling plane. So I think I'm gonna go bowl. I mean, this would be a good Clovis, right? A good Clovis contender. But here's the thing. I'm tired of making just normal old stuff. Let's branch out a little. Let's do something crazy. Do something wild. Let's make a bowling plane. Now, a bowling plane is not beveled, generally speaking. Whoever 100 things gifts, oh, thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you. A redstone? Yeah, technically. Yeah, could do a redstone. But gonna do a bowling plane. That's what it's telling me to do. I mean, I can't just go against the stone, you know? Whenever it tells me to do something, gotta listen. By the way, 800 people in here. Man, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate the support and hope you're having fun. We're gonna make a style that I haven't made in a while. A style I hadn't made in a while. Randy says, hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. Thanks, Randy. Joe says, big old Dalton. Yeah, I could do Dalton. Go for yeah. Hey, great ideas, fellas. Great ideas. But the stone has decided. The fate is sealed. It shall be a bowling plane. All right. So the part that I hate the most is thinning out the base, but it's coming along good so far. I can't complain. Coming along good. Usually you want a shorter tip more pressure. Stone does tell you for real. That's right. That is exactly right. How did you know? Does it speak to you too? That was not good. I'm sorry, Stone. All right, it seemed to accept my apology for a half second here, so let's see if it'll. Oh yeah, it accepted my apology. So now we got a thinner base. Just kind of thinned it down a little bit. And I still want to press a couple more flakes here. No reason to leave those bulky. Yep. All right, easy peasy. Now we put in our notches. You're thinking, notches? What is this guy doing? Actually, before I do the notches, let me figure out, let me take care of the sides. I know what you're thinking, like, didn't you just finish your percussion work? Well, I mean, yeah. But this will help me for symmetry's sake. It'll help save a little time, not having to pressure every last little thing. Get rid of some of those big little platform areas. I think this will be good. Again, this could be a Simpson, it could be a Clovis, but we're gonna make it into a point maybe you don't see very often. A bowling plane. Talk about a clutch hit towards the end. That was good. Maybe one more clutch hit. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend this pressure flaker and I'm gonna lengthen it out by pulling it out just a little further. Need to replace it here soon. I'm gonna sharpen it by taking just a normal file and with this dreadful sound, make it sharp. Just a dreadful, dreadful sound. So 5-sided up through here. And get a quick sip of Mountain Dew. I'll be ready to finish this point. Cheese. All right. So again, a Clovis could be in order, but honestly, I like the idea of a Clovis though. I think it would make a good one. I think it would make a good Clovis. I'm thinking here, guys. I'm thinking. Phooey with it. I'm going Clovis. I'm sorry. I can't get around it. I think it would make a good one. I'm sorry. It's gonna take way more time. But when you get a hunch, you get a hunch. And I got a hunch. So here we go. And if a Clovis doesn't work out, you already know what our backup is because we did the backup last video. Now the only hindrance to this is the fact that this is a long piece. And the fact that it's very thin in a lot of areas. Alright, so flip it over. This relieves a lot of the pressure from the flake that we're going to take. All right, so now we do one last pass on the side that's going to be flaked. And we like to shoot it kind of far on these, if we're able to. Might not be able to. Weren't able to do super far there, but that's fine. Now we flip to this side. All right, that did pretty good. So now we're going to figure out where our nipple is going to be. And yes, that's what it's called. Okay, and nipple's looking good. Looks solid. I don't need it to go far. braided too much there. That was tragic. Man, that was tragic. Okay, this could be really bad. But there's our nipple here. And I accidentally messed it up, but we got to go with what we got. So I'll put it in my pad. Wrap the joker up. And hope that she breaks the way I want her to break. And it did exactly that. So nothing crazy. It didn't go super wide because I messed up the flake. So it got really low there. But, you know, that happens. Not a big deal. It's often the case that you can double flute it. And this sometimes ruins the piece like nobody's business. And sometimes it does okay. In this case, it didn't really do anything, and that's all right. A skinny little flute will be just fine for us because we're going to work this thing in anyways. Bevel it down, and that becomes our flute for the next one. All right. So, yeah, we mess up, but you know what? Say okay. Still got us a nice flute either way. Yeah, we can draw this in quite a bit, make it look really nice, I think. So we're going to start from this side. This is the side I want to draw in a little further. By the way, the abrading on that nipple that caused me to mess it up, that would be a prime example of where I would need a medium grit abrader and not a heavy grit abrader. Because the heavy grit took away too much, more than I needed. But it's turning out good though. This is the side I gotta be careful with because this could send the flute all the way up the rascal. I'm trying to fix this here where maybe it won't go as far. Okay, now we go with our typical routine. I'm going to go back through on this side to relieve some of the pressure. And now we go back. Here we go. Last little bit of isolating. And for this one, I gotta be careful it doesn't go too far. And yes, I'm using my heavy grit abrader. We'll see how this does. So we'll wrap this up here. Oof. Yeah, that felt too good. And it was pretty good. Makes the other one seem a little bit wimpy, but yeah, it'll be all right. That was a good flute. I'll take that one. I tried to go a little skinnier to match the skinny one on this one. You know what? It's fairly close. That is fairly close. I will take that all day long. In fact, check this out. Let me see. Where is that thing? Is this it? This is it. There we go. That makes it a little wider. We'll take it. So it kind of does look like a redstone, huh? I can pick that off fairly easily. Sake of symmetry, get that round together. And now we just got to finish it off. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I guess we can go ahead and start the bid if anybody wants to bid yet. Let's see. Still got a ways to go on this thing. We're not nearly done. But we're gonna inch our way closer little by little here. What is that? This is Flint River Chirp from Georgia. It is a rock. It's probably what most people are wondering, yet it is a rock that we are turning into an arrowhead. In this case, a Clovis. Thompson starting the bid at 120. Oh my goodness. 50 was good, and then 120. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've got Bad Dogma at 120. I better keep this thing together then, huh? Thank you very much for your bid. Can you make any daybreak? So right now, just getting the symmetry right, trying to fix the bass, make it good too. Oh, is Brennan here? What's up, Brennan? Been lurking while I finish my housework. Oh, thanks, man. I got your email about the flakes. I'm glad that you like them. I hope that you can get something from them. Brennan was our winner of the 1,000 like live stream. So he got him a little box of flakes. If we get 1,000 likes in this stream, shoot, I'd do it too. I'd do it again. I would do it. I don't think we'll get there. But, you know, if we do, I'd give away a box of flakes. So right now we got a hefty bid at $120. For this Clovis that I'm not even close to being done with. All right, so we've gone up and down on this side. Now I want to do the same thing on this other side. See how it's kind of jaggedy and weird? We want to do this. Nice little thing. Bad Dogma, is that a real bid? Let me see. Yeah, Dogma, you still in the chat by chance? Let me see here. Thomason, all right. Bad Dogma, I've never seen you in the chat before, but welcome in. Welcome in. Do you have a PayPal, Bad Dogma, by chance? We're gonna let the bidding go until I finish. Although 120 is a very fair bid, by the way. I would be happy with that. But if we, oh, it's you, Tomlinson. Why did I not know that? I'm a moron. Sorry. Sometimes I don't look at the the comment sections, and I can get behind. So we aren't done yet, but this one will be cool. I think this one will be sweet. It's a fairly good size. Again, this side's semi-done. This side I haven't finished yet. Thomas, oh, I'm sorry. I probably sound like a turkey. Alrighty. Let's see. Uh-oh, Marty's one-upped you. Looks like we're at 125. 125. Thank you guys for all the bids so far. Don't know how often I say it, but I do appreciate you guys a lot. The support, and whether that be support by just watching or by buying some of the work that I do. You know, if I didn't have a community like this, yeah, I don't know if I'd be napping. Certainly not as consistently. And might not be pushing myself to do as good as I could on certain points in blades. So. Appreciate all of you. Even the guy who donated $2 earlier on. Oh, shoot. We've got 150. Mr. Tomlinson's on one. He is ready, rocking, rolling, ready to go. By the way, Tomlinson, I've been slacking on getting the point that you bought out, but I packaged it up, and I've got like 10 packages that I just bought the tracking for that I'm putting in the post office tomorrow, so that's why you haven't gotten it. We've had Fall Festival, something every day this past week that's kind of taken me away, and usually I'm on the game with that, but you'll get that soon, buddy. I'm excited for you to see it. I think that was that $80 Texas one out of that really fine root beer stuff. That raw root beer. Yeah, I think you're gonna like that one. All right, so we got a hefty 150 bid. Don't see how everybody's at. I don't know everyone's. Yeah, sometimes it depends on if they're on a different phone or on a laptop or on their wife's channel. You know, it always depends. Always depends. Like me, if I'm on my my MacBook or my Mac, sometimes it'll pop up my other thing, and I have YouTube, you know, whatever it is, where I don't have to watch ads, and that one is my other YouTube channel, or my older one, and it just runs all the time, and so I notice it. I have a different username. Bet you y'all will never find it though. Bet you in a million years. Well, I don't have any videos on it, so oopsies. By the way, I joked about releasing some of my old fishing videos. How many of you guys would like to see that? I know Alan once told me that he would. They would be some of my oldest videos. I probably wouldn't copy and paste the link to any of the Facebook group chats because, I mean, it's not fishing related. But y'all could eventually search up like oldest videos. You know how you can search up newest, most popular, and then oldest? You could type in old and see some of the old fishing ones. Canoeing, fishing was the, what do you want posted? It's a, well, usually I post a link to the video. So if I release an old video that I've made, it likely won't, YouTube likely won't promote it because it's so old. If it's a new video, it'll just pop it right on out. Possibly for subscribers, it would show it on the feed, but I'm not too sure. All right. Going through a little laundry list in my head on what I need to do. And draw this side in a tad more. All right, so what are we at? 155? Oh, the great noob, 614 sent $2. Oh yeah, Nick, that's awesome. Oh goodness. Well, thank you for the donation. I will take $2 all day long. That'll get the Mountain Dew after the next one, because I'm a Mountain Dew fiend fanatic. So thank you. Those will keep me going in the next few streams. I seriously put it towards that. Those donations there, I put towards it. If I sell an Arrowhead, it goes to my student debt for now. They used to go to the boat, but now the boat is fairly fixed, so. You know, boat comes before student debt. Isn't that like a law? That's gotta be something, that's gotta be the right way to do it, I think. Gots to be. Anyways. I paid off like, I was sitting around 25,000 in debt. Now cars paid off and everything else, but I still got about 10, a little over 10 to pay. I don't know if I should release that, but honestly, I don't care. Doesn't really matter to me. So every little Arrowhead helps. This is coming out good. Kind of better than I was thinking it would. This comes out really nice. It's gonna be translucent too. Going to be some of the candier Flint River. Okay, now I gotta fool around with the base a little bit. And then maybe a tad bit more as we close in on the base. A little more of the swoop. Not as much as a Simpson, but just a little more swoop. I'm sure I'm missing some comments. If I miss something, y'all can just restate it here in a minute. Whew. It's looking good. Now this other side. Start about right here. A little extra detail, doesn't hurt. You looking at me, Marshall? How do you know it's about time for me to finish this thing up? You must have some psychic powers or something. All right, now if we got our symmetry right, which I do believe that we do, we just got our braid. Now, again, for this, I like to take this file, and this is what I should have used on the notch, but honestly, it turned out better this way, in my opinion. And you also kind of a braid along the back edges and side edges of this stuff, generally. Now, I'm not doing it like crazy because, yeah, frankly, no need to. And I don't know if I want to pick that up. I think that looks pretty good. That adds character there, so I may leave that. I don't know. I may pick it out. There we go. Yeah, that still looks good. I'll take that all day long. Especially since I was able to pull it there. So we got a whole big, takes up the whole realm there. All right, I think she's done, guys. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Whoa, who just sent that donation? I know good and well it wasn't. The great new, here, treat yourself. Dude, oh man. Hopefully you're still on here. Dude, thank you. Everybody like it up for the greatest noob. Apparently he is the greatest noob. Because boy, that was an awesome donation there. Dude, thank you, man. Y'all still there? Yeah, there we go. Me and Marshall, thank you so very much. All right, so this is where we ended up. Flute to right here. And flute to there. Very translucent. 14-1. No, I wish this was 14-1. But Clovis's are generally thicker than this. But, you know, I kept it wide. But, you know, also, you know, making it kind of cool. All right, so what is our what's our bid at? Tomlinson's at 150. All right, I'll give you till 8:15. I think that's a fine bid, but just if anybody's here wants to do a little more, that's fine. You got 2 minutes, a minute and a half. Otherwise, I'm gonna accept Tomlinson's. Volts is at 250. Volts, I don't know if that's is that a real bid? If not, I'm gonna accept Mr. Tomlinson's. I figured it wasn't. Appreciate you being honest. All right, 1 minute, 30 seconds left. If anybody wants to offer a bid, I think 150 is very fair. You steel and copper? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of everything, Jace. Shoe screw. 151. Nah, we'd have to do five dollar increments. All right, you got like 10 seconds. And we're done. All right. Well, Tomlinson, she's yours. I gotta sign it. I gotta make it look. Oh, bad. No, we got you at 150. You don't have to do it up anymore. You're good. He was joking at 151. Yeah, that's Tomlinson there, Volts. That's Tomlinson. No, we got you at 150, buddy. 150 works. I don't know how long this one is. Probably 6.5. Dadgummit, I took my measuring thing inside earlier. Crud. What are you doing? What is your foot doing? Huh? What are you doing, Marsh? You ready to go? Ready to go inside. He's ready to go inside. Yeah, I just want everybody. I think you'll like this one. I think you'll like it. You want my scraps? Like for flaking or just to have like a ton of itty bitty little flakes? But thank you for all those who donate. Marshall, you're not wearing sandals, buddy. What you doing, son? You're not wearing sandals, buddy. Oh yeah. But you can tell that this material is way cleaner and candier than something like this. Whoopsies. Wait, was Marty at 150? I was thinking it was Bad Dogma. I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking he was at 150. No, I was thinking high bid still 150. Wait, was Marty at 150 or was he earlier? Bad Dogma, let me see. Stone points. No, yeah. Marty was 135, and Tomlinson was 150. All right, yeah, so we're good. All good. You sent 150? I got it! Yay! All right, thanks, Alan. You beat me to it. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we'll ship it on. What I was trying to show you was the difference between a dry Flint River and a kind of a little bit more glassy, raw Flint River. This is very dry, more dense, has more white pockets in it. But this is what we just call the candy stuff. Candy Flint River. And definitely a massive difference. Any chance you could throw in some random flakes? Of course. Flakes that came off of this, like little small ones to put in a frame, or like little flakes from a, that you can work on. From this material or just from any material. Tell me what you're looking for, and I'll see if I can't do that. Can I be a mod? I think we got enough right now, but maybe in the future we might need you as one. Might need you as one later on. Just different materials that you can work. Absolutely, I got you, bro. I probably won't put it in the same. I'll probably ship from a different box, so like a small flat rate box, because this would probably take up a good portion of the package, and usually with that kind of stuff it saves on cost to just ship it with lighter weight, so I would probably do an extra box, but they don't cost much, and you paid $150 for this, so I think we can accommodate that for you. Just curious, I always like to via Jeff Head, if you know what I mean. Absolutely. Yeah, Jeff Head is who I got all of my Flint River from, with the exception of a few pieces I collected myself. And I don't know what he's selling it at now, but you can find him on Facebook. Oftentimes, I will get rid of, spalls that are a little bit drier, like that one, and certain flakes that might not be big enough. And I'll kind of sell them discounted because I've broke open the boulders and I'm like, they weren't as good. So sometimes I'll do that. But generally, if you're looking for just random stuff, I would go to Jeff, because I don't know, I'm not always open for business per se. But sometimes if I get a hankering, there we go. I'll get rid of some flakes and whatnot. But yeah, that's a really good one. Glad you're gonna get that, Tomlinson. I'll tell you what, I know we've been on for a little while. I'm about ready to call it. I don't know what it is, but like my bicep, I guess, has been hurting a little bit. So I may call it. I pulled out this biface earlier. It's a coastal biface. It's thicker than this Clovis right now. But it's got so many itty bitty little fossils in there. I don't know what I can make. Probably gonna end up being maybe a bowline of some kind, but then again, I gotta see what's going on here. How much would you sell that size blade for normally? This blade or the Flint River blade? What's your Facebook? Send me an email, Gulf Coast Napping, and I'll give it out. I don't like to give it out just randomly here. But to you, I don't mind. Just shoot me an email and I'll get it to you. Yeah, he does have some killer jasper. That's right. Ancient toilet paper. Yeah. No, that'd be awful. That would be awful. And the reason that's kind of our hindrance is because of that. But I'm gonna end the stream here in about 2 seconds. I just wanted to see what this flaked like. Yeah. Marsh, you ready to go inside, bro? Oh yeah, flakes good. It flakes good. All these little flakes are very see-through. And this is just a variety of coastal from my region, which is Alabama. So, anyways, we're gonna call it. This one will probably end up being a Clovis, maybe. Depends on how wide we can keep it, if it holds together. But that'll be for another video. Maybe next video, who knows. But anyways, this is a killer little caramel Clovis. And Thomason beat you all to it. So, all right, guys, we're going to head on out. Thanks again for tuning in. And I think he's ready. You going to come up, son? You going to say hello? Hey, why don't you stay there? I got something. No. Come on up. Hey, right here. Come on up. There you go. I got something to show you. Here, right here. Here, you see it? All right, he smelled it. I think he's getting tired of smelling all my rocks. Yeah, I don't want to cut him. All right, buddy. You ready to go inside? Okay. All right, back it up. All right. Oh, no. Well, Thomason, I'm sending you your money back because guess what Marshall just did? You have got to be kidding me. This rascal here. I know you just put a heart shape. Yeah, I'm going to send you your money back. You got to be kidding me. That's tough. That is tough. Hey, guys, this stuff happens. Oh, it took a bite at. Where's the other bite? Where in the world is the other bite at? No, don't worry. I'm gonna send you. I'll send your money back. Don't worry about it. Is this it? No. I'm trying to find it. Hey, you got to keep positive in times like this. I mean, there's no reason to get all butthurt about it. Let's see. I was just curious where the other little piece went, because it went somewhere. Where did it go? I could blame Marshall, but technically it was me. Technically it was this cord right here. I was pulling the cord when I was filming Marshall, and it pulled up on the point there. Tough. I mean, I could still make a Clovis out of that, I guess, but yeah, Thomason, I'm gonna send you your money back. That's the only fair thing to do. I mean, I could get you to wait for another point, but there's no sense in that. So we'll. I'm sorry, guys. Mark, you apologize, buddy. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh, it's by the pink flake? Oh, I didn't see that one. All right, down. No, it's all right. Well, over here, that one's a little thicker. This one, you said pink? Over here? No, not gonna be that one. This one here should be thicker. Should be thicker than the others. Don't know where it went. I bet you it went flying somewhere. There's just no telling. But stuff happens. I just wish I could find it. I want to find it so bad. Marshall, quit yawning. I know you're ready to go in. Everybody in the world knows you're ready to go in, Marsh. Huh. Well, I don't know where it went, but anyways, that stinks. That stinks. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. Win some, you lose some. Yep, I'll send you your money back, and maybe you can be here tomorrow. We'll make another one or something. Who knows? We're all sending our sorries, dude. Oh, dude, no worries. It's my email, gulfcoastnapping@gmail.com. Gulfcoastnapping@gmail.com. Yep. I still can't find the other flake. I wish I could. It's the little triangle piece that goes in it. None of these are thick enough. No, it'd have to be a candy piece. It would have to be a candy piece. And I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it. I don't see it over here. It'll be what it'll be. Maybe tomorrow. What happened? We broke our point. Marshall broke our point. That rascal. Have an awesome night. Maybe you'll find me tomorrow. All right. All right. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I tell you what. I'm gonna do something. Thomason, you still here? This is a one-time offer, and it may, it's that's just up to you, Thomason. It's just completely up to you. You don't have to. This is just something I'll offer you. Over here in my keeper case, I have another piece of Flint River, and I wanted $500 for it, but either. And by the way, this is total. Marshall, you gonna break back up, son? Back up. I thought about selling that to you, just adding another $50, so $200 total. I'll pull it out if you want to see it, but if you like your money back, we'll do that one too. So that is a-okay. This is one that I have kept for probably a year. It is long, it is sharp, it's one of the finest made Pickwicks I've seen. It's raw, it's lucent, it's massive. Is that something that you would like? This is straight up keeper case stuff now, Thomason. But I would do it if you want to add. All right. Well, you know what? That makes me feel better. And maybe it makes you feel better too, because the Clovis probably went up to here on this piece, and this one goes way further. So sometimes you get massive discounts from 500 down to 200 here on the Gulf Coast Napping channel. So, and Thomason's bought a couple things recently, and every now and then you got to spoil yourself. So we're letting this one go for way cheaper, and I hope you love it. I can always try to make me another one, I reckon. Oh, goodness. Maybe not quite like this one. This is a raw piece of Flint River. It's probably close to, I just got it. Probably close to, oh, goodness, I don't know. It's got to be 8 inches. I know we measured it last time. We had to have. But Thomason, this is one of my favorites now. It's my perfect base shape, perfect tip to this thing. Raw coastal. Don't drop it. Yeah, you best believe. And it's the pepper Flint River, so it's got pepper in it. So huge discount for you. I hope you'll love it. So I'll ship it out. Oh boy, I just thought it probably won't ship in that little thing. I'm gonna have to do a little extra for a bigger box, to ship it in a bigger box. But which means I probably won't be able to fit the flakes in there. But I tell you what, if you order something, another something after this one, we'll put you some extra flakes in there. But this one I'm gonna have to send on its own. But all right. So huge deal there. I hope you love it. I don't make these all the time, so very, very rare. So I'm glad you like it. All right. I'm not going to drop it. I'm going to put it right there away from this sorry turkey rascal thingamabob. And you ready to go in? I know you're ready to go. All right, go around. Go around. Go around. Go around. There you go. All right. Well, now my keeper case is getting vacant, so I got to start making some more biggins. All right. No, thank you. Thank you. Sorry I dropped it. You know, I got to make it up to you somehow. And you know, although I'm giving you a discount on that, I still think I can make something from this. So it's not a total loss, you know. It's not a total. In fact, so that it appeases my conscience, let me do this. I'm gonna stay for an extra 10 minutes, guys. Y'all just gotta bear with me here. I'm gonna stay for an extra 10 minutes to those who wanna stay. And I'm gonna see if I can't do something with this. I may not be able to, but I'm gonna try. Back up, Marsh. Back it up, son. All right. Clovis. I guess I could just go Clovis here. No need to get it fancy. So we'll do some isolating here. And it's smaller, so if it does work out and you know everything, it won't be what it was. May not breach 3 digits. But it'll make me feel better that I finished it. Sorry, Marshall, I guess. Lit you. I know. Been wanting to go fishing this week, but it's been cold, a little rainy. So I haven't been able to get out on the water as of late. Where's the, let me see here. Hold on now. I was curious where the base to that Clovis was. I bet you I threw it down here too. I'm gonna find it here in a minute. And I may, I don't know if I have room in there to send it to Thomason, but that would be kind of hilarious to throw that in there. But I can't find it right. Oh, here it is. The old base. Is her brother Chloe? Yeah, there you go. Ed, what's up, Ed? Yeah, I just gave the biggest discount of my life. And you missed it. You just missed it. But we're gonna see what we can't do with this here. Get this thing going here. Not even gonna do a extra pass, just gonna kind of wing it, see what happens here. This is where I told myself I'd start with this. I don't want to, but probably better that I do. Then I can switch to this abrader. And now go for a strike. Wrap it up, tie it up, I'm all tangled up in Jesus. Why am I think, okay, I know why I'm missing it. Y'all don't. What's up, Johnny boy? Mr. Johnny boy. Marshall, go lay down, son. Go lay. There we go. All right, good flute. Good flute. We take that. Not crazy, but good. Flip everything over. Okay, same thing on this side. Isolate. No wonder my bicep was hurting earlier because how hard I'm pressing in to drive these flakes home. Release a little bit of the pressure back here. And go back and wrap this thing up. And this isn't a great platform here at all. My hope is that it's low enough, but we're about to find out. Could be good, could be bad. Here we go. Yeah, it's the way I'm setting it up. The last one or two times wasn't how I typically do it here. Yeah, fold that in. There we go. I think that's what was throwing me off the last time. It ran. It ran exactly where we wanted it to go. Matched the other side. So now, we just got to tighten her up. And so I guess we'll start the bidding on this one. I will not accept over $100 on it, but we still got a little ways to draw it in here. So we'll start a bidding, see how far we go. How about that? Until we get to 100, I think that's more. That's inching more than I feel like it'd be worth. I'll show it off here in a little bit. $40. All right. 60. Whoa. Adrian's at 50. Kamikaze. I don't know if I've seen you on the channel before. But if you have a PayPal, I'll accept your bid or accept you as a bidder. A lot of times we get those who just kind of drive the price up. But I feel like I've seen you before, so And we got Adrian at 50, you at 60. Kamikaze, do you have a PayPal by chance? You do? All right. So we got the highest bid at 60 right now. Cool beans. You spent your lunch money? That's exactly right. You got the humdinger of them all, Thomason. And the reason I did that is, number one, you know, I didn't want you feeling bad after the stream. You know, like, oh, wow, I just spent this money and then, you know, I'm getting it back. But, like, you know, it's kind of a bummer all the way around. But, you know, that way I feel like we can both be happy in a way. Because you're going to love and cherish, I hope, this coin. It's been in my little private collection forever. I ain't let nobody near it. Nonetheless, hold it, so. So we got a high bid at 60. Oh boy, Elk Happy has 75. Ed has 65. And now Ed's at 75. It looks like Elk Happy. Elk Happy, do you have a PayPal? And Ed, I want to say we still got your other citrus point. I'll send you a photo of it later. I know you would want to bid or I named a price or something like that. But you know, if you win this one, we could throw it in too. But I think Elk Happy beat you out with the 75 marker. But Elk Happy, do you have a PayPal? You do? All right. So I got to honor his first. So right now we're at 75. We got Ed at 75 too, but I think Elk beat you out just by a minute or two, or by a second or two. But you'll be the backup if a payment doesn't go through, assuming we don't go any higher. All right, now I need to fix the base here. And pray that I don't drop this thing. Stay there, Marsh. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, buddy. How do I do that? Well, that is what we got the whole stream here for, buddy. So you can go back and watch exactly how I unfortunately came up with this particular point. But as it stands alone, it is a very good Clovis point, fluted here and fluted here. Now I want to touch the tip up. And then I'll offer it probably for about 1 minute once I'm done, and then I'll take that last bid. But already I'm fairly satisfied with what we're at now. So. If anyone else bids, it's because they want it. I gotta get it sharp, you know. But I tell you what, I know Tomlinson doesn't want the guilt of this thing on his shoulders, so whoever wins the bid gets an extra bass. How about that? All right, we're finished with this one. Oh, shoot, I was muted. Uh-oh. All right, sorry. I was saying that we're going to include this bass in whoever gets this point, and we're ending at 8:55, so in about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes. I know Marshall muted me, I'm telling you. So double fluted, and looks like the largest bid right now is at 75 by ECL Happy. ECL, you still here by chance? Uh-oh, you got beat out by Marty. Marty's got 80. We'll end in about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, once it reaches 8:55. I think 80's fair. Everything that y'all have said, I think is fair. Looks like a shark tooth. Something, what's up with the... Yeah, this is my garage. All my rocks in my garage, yeah. Uh-oh, Nathaniel's got 90 on it. Oh, boy. Nathaniel, do you have PayPal by chance? Oh, I think I've asked you before, believe it or not. Muted you? No, I think you can still chat if you want to. So we've got Nathaniel at 90. And again, I got to cap it at 100. I think that's too far. You don't have PayPal, Nathaniel? Interrupted. Is that the tip of the... Funny enough, it is. But still came out rather cool looking. But welcome back to the channel, Tommy. We got 1 minute left. Nathaniel, do you have... See, Nathaniel's at 90. We got 30 seconds left, I imagine. But Nathaniel, you don't have PayPal, do you? So, I don't like giving my address out usually. In some occasions I will. All right, 20 seconds it looks like. Rocks, yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, rocks. Just rocks. And on my screen, it's showing 8:55. So, we've got Nathaniel at 90. Now, if the payment doesn't go through, who do we have behind him? We got Marty at 80. Now, Nathaniel, do you have any payment thing online, like Cash App or Venmo? Because you have officially won, but if you aren't able to get it to me, we'll have to go back down to Marty. So just kind of let me know what you're thinking, how you were thinking of paying, and we'll see if we can't work it out. If not, we got Marty. Tommy's at 100. Oh, Tommy, I appreciate it. That was where we're gonna cut it off. Yeah, we finished this. We finished the. We finished the bidding. We finished the bidding. Not sure. Let me check. Yeah, so I got to honor the 90, Tommy. I got to be a man of my word. I'm sorry. I know you're good for it, though. But let you check. Okay. If not, we got Marty down at $80. So just let me know. I can do a check in the mail. Save it for tomorrow. I guess I could. But yeah, there is 100 out there. Yeah, I mean, you were. I mean, it was 855 still when you bid that. So I don't know if you don't. So that's where it gets tricky. We got Marty at 80 and Tommy at 100. But Tommy bid. It was 855, but I technically had said that it was over. So yeah, I think I gotta honor Mr. Marty here. Unless he wants you to have it. But nonetheless, let Tommy take it. It was still 855. Yeah, I guess that depends on what you guys say in the comments. I don't want to cheap out Marty, and I don't want to cheap out him either. And you know, if I said it's over, I gotta honor my word. So we got Marty at 80, and you know what? I think that's fair. And so Tommy, you can save your money on another point. How about that? Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. All right, so we, so we got Marty at 80. All right, Marty, she's yours. Translucent little rascal. Coin flip? Nah. I love Tommy and appreciate Tommy. We'll give him another shot on a different point, but this one we've got to Marty. All right. Well, thank you guys. I'm gonna make sure that those don't fall. My old rascal over here is just, I tell you, didn't quite make it to 1,000 likes tonight, but I do appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll definitely be. I need to make one to replace Tomlinson's point over there. I let him off on a deal on that one, so might be biting my teeth tomorrow when I package the thing up, but it is what it is. Yeah, he is pouting. Yeah, he heard us talking about him. I'm not letting you get close. Oh, Marty, you win this one too. Yay. Yeah, Tomlinson, you've bought some stuff in the past, so you know what? It works out. It works out. I'm glad that somebody will take care of it. And Marty gets him a really nice Clovis out of some of this translucent stuff. All right. You ready, buddy? All right, okay. I won't mess you up this time. Thanks, Mr. Buckskin, Mr. Marty. You're the man. And I think I shipped some of your points out today too. I ain't dead yet. I'll try another day. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Tommy. But there'll be others for sure. Don't you worry about it a bit. You know, we put Alan's obsidian to the side. I mean, we're not going to work any of that anymore. So, is your last one in the mail? I don't think you bought that one yet, Ed. I know which one you're talking about. It was that Coral Hernando / Citrus that I offered kind of on a sale that I made that video. But I thought you were looking to buy a few of them at a time. You just said kind of put it aside, so I put that one aside for you. But I'll have to look at the video. I have to go back and see what we agreed on. But of course I'll ship it when we get that in from you. But I appreciate all of you who joined. Thanks. Adrian's still here. All right, yeah. Good night again. All right, guys. Well, y'all take care. Thanks. This is a longer stream, but worked out, and we'll catch you on the next one, making some more points. So take care.